Hey everybody, welcome to today's session. It's called Restore. So the goal today is to come out of this feeling really good in body and mind. So we're going to be improving our mobility. We're going to be including some strength and some stretching as well. Okay, so it's not going to be a really hardcore HIIT workout today. It's going to be down here on the floor and it's going to be restorative. You're going to be stretching, you're going to be strengthening, and you're going to be feeling really good. Alright, so come along with me, find a spot on the floor, on the carpet, on a mat, on a towel, get ready, make yourself comfortable, and we will begin to warm up the body. So we're just going to start here on all fours. Check your knees are under your hips, hands under your shoulders, and we're just going to begin. You can inhale and then exhale, stretching out, back down to where you were. Alright, out again, exhaling as we extend out, inhale down, exhale out again, and back down. One more time, back down, always engaging those deep core muscles for every movement we do. Inhale in, exhale out. Being mindful of our core, mindful of our breath. Alright, we're going to move into this exercise called Knee to Nose. So we're once again stretching out, but this time we're going to exhale and come on in, bringing our knee and elbow towards each other. Alright, so follow along with me. Inhale, exhale in. This time inhaling out, exhaling in. Engage that core on the way in. One more. Back to center. Alright, switching sides. Inhaling out, exhaling into the middle. Inhale, extension. Exhale, knee to elbow. Bringing that knee up as high as you can. One more. Awesome, back to all fours. So this exercise that we're going to do now is going to continue to warm up the body. We're just going to take the knee away from the hip and back in and back out and back in and back out and back in. Alright, we're going to add a donkey kick. Alright, now we're just going to go one out, one up. One out, one up. Working those outer glutes and those hip stabilizers. And two more. Awesome, other side. So we're just going to do some just abductions first, just out to the side. I'm going to do 3, out and in, out and in, out and in. Add in our donkey kick now, up to the ceiling, back down, out, back up. The rest of the body staying nice and still as the leg is moving. Alright, one more. Alright, shake it out if you need to and flip on over. And we're going to do a reverse tabletop here, okay? So we're going to place our hands facing outwards, stretching out our fingers, and this is going to be a really lovely stretch through the shoulders. It's going to take some core strength, some leg strength, some arm strength, some shoulder strength, but we're also going to feel a nice stretch as well, okay? So spread those fingers. As I said, turn your hands out away from you. As we push up, our ankles are going to be pretty much under our knees, and just open those shoulders up and tip your head back. So your neck is relatively straight. Back down. Alright. If this feels too much for you today, you can do a glute bridge, lying on the ground, raising your hips up. You won't get the same shoulder stretch, but it's got a lot of the same benefits for the glutes and the back. Alright, so back up. Once again, exhale on the up. And just enjoy that slower pace. Don't rush it. Just be patient and just allow this different feeling. Allow the stretch. Embrace the stretch. Alright. You might be used to doing a more intense HIIT workout, but just enjoy the slower pace, knowing that it's good for you. Alright. Continue to go up to tabletop as we have been, or option to come up opposite hand and foot and tap back down. Opposite hand and foot, tap. So our hips no longer coming as high, our foot's coming up high, and we're reaching across and tapping our foot. Using that core, exhale on the up. Otherwise, continue to do one more tabletop and one more foot tap. Beautiful. Awesome. Give those shoulders a little roll there. Okay. Come up onto your knees and tuck your toes under. And we're just going to give the toes a little stretch here because we often neglect the toes. I do. I know I do. Alright, so we're just going to tuck them under there. You can put your hands in front of you like this, and we just roll forward and back, stretching the toes, stretching through the back of the heel, up the calf muscle, rocking back, and just really enjoying that stretch. So you can even come up like this if you want to, back down, back up. So good to release that tension that we carry in our feet. All right, one more. All right, from here, pop those toes under again so they're flat on the floor. From here we're going to do a little hip flexor stretch. So we're going to step 1 foot forward. And we're just going to nicely stretch into it here. Nice stretch. Come back and you can walk this foot out on this angle, 45, and get a little bit of a different stretch going. So we don't need to be always stretching and exercising in these straight planes. We can be and should be working all angles. Just be gentle as you come out to the side. I'm going to go back to the front. Then I'm going to go to 45. And then I'm going to go out to the side. Just go to wherever you feel comfortable. All right, you don't have to go directly out to the side. Just find an angle where you feel comfortable. Then we're going to switch to the front. Stretching those hip flexors. Just enjoy that feeling for a moment. Alright, and back in and back out to 45 on the diagonal. And back in and back out to the side. And back in. And once more round to the front. Nice stretch there. Up to the diagonal. Back in and out to the side. Nice. All right, so we're going to move into a plank position now. So we're going to come down here with our hands under our shoulders and then just a little bit wider. And you can do this exercise returning back to your knees if you need to. Adapt as you need to here. So I'll show you what we're going to do before we start, and then I will show you the adaptations. Alright, so here's what I'm doing. I'm going to be bringing my knee across towards my elbow, and then you can return to plank. If you want to, for more challenge, you can reach straight out behind you. Alright, or you can sink right back and stretch up. Okay, options. You can come down onto your knees, pop onto your toes, reach across, back down to your knees. Okay, you don't need to do the foot out the back bit. Alright, so choose the option that's best for you. Alright, and follow along with me. Alright, so start on your knees if you wish to. Alright, let's go. Knee across to elbow. Option to come back to plank, or you can stretch right back and get a nice stretch there. Knee straight across, back up, stretching, sinking back. Knee across, rest on your knees in between if you need to. Exhale up into that position. Don't forget to breathe. Inhale forward, exhale up. One more. Alright, have a little rest, and then we'll switch sides. Check your hands position, that they're under your shoulders just outside, and under your shoulders and just outside. And then we're going to go the other side. Let's go. Knee to elbow, option to go back to plank, or knees. Otherwise you can sink back up, head nice and straight, trying to keep that neck straight. Knee across, core engaged. Exhale as you sink back, stretching out. Inhale, knee to elbow, exhale up. Inhale, knee to elbow, exhale up. One more. Inhale, knee to elbow, exhale up. Awesome. Take a little break there. Shake it out. Alright, the next one we're going to do is also in a plank position. That's why I wanted to give you a little break. We're going to be doing a step and twist. So you're going to come up into a plank, step forward, hand up to your, just outside your hand if you can. You might not get it that far. And then we're going to twist and open our body, stretching up to the ceiling. Alright, so give that a go with me. Let's go. Other side, step, twist. Again. Big step. Take a breath. Exhale up. Inhale as you come down. Exhale up as you twist. Exhale up as you twist. Reach that arm up high and feel that nice stretch that you get through the shoulders. This is also stretching our hip flexors again and really working our core though. And one more. Alright, we're going to give the shoulders a little rest now, and we're going to move onto our seat, and we're just going to hold a very short V-sit, but we will start with arms supporting, so I can show you how we do this at all levels. So come along with me, whatever your level, and let's begin reclining back, hands back under shoulders or behind even further if you wish to, but you're reclining back. Leaning on your hands, elbows going out behind you, tapping those toes. Option to keep tapping, thinking about your deep core muscles, making them work. Option to hold here with bent knees, hands on the mat. Option to remove your hands with bent knees if your core is up for it. Keep those deep core muscles on, nice and tight. Option to straighten your legs if you're able to, and hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Whew, okay, I'm going to do that round one more time. I told you this was a core workout as well, and a strength one. Alright, I'm going to go back into this plank exercise, which you can do coming from your knees across. You're most welcome to come back to your knees. You don't have to do the full stretch the leg out. Alright, so you can come back to here if you wish to. Alright, so adapt as you need to. Alright, let's go. Up into the prone position, knee to elbow, stretch it on up, sink back. If you're able to, stretch that bum. Knee to elbow, stretch on up, exhale as you go up. Let's go. Stretch on up. A little quicker this time. One more, across, stretch on up, and down. Quick rest before we switch sides. Alright, check your hands are in the right spot, just outside your shoulders, and up we go. Core's on, deep core muscles on, knee to elbow, stretch it on up, or come to your knees if you wish to. Elbows, sink back, nice stretch. Exhale on the back as you stretch that foot up. Two more. Knee across, control. One more, nice and controlled, core on. Beautiful, little rest. So we're going to move into our plank, stretch up, get a lovely stretch through our shoulders, continue to work our core, and continue to stretch our body. Alright, last time with this one. Up we go, reach on forward, step on forward, and roll on up. Again, you can return to your knees at any time, step on up. Again, get that nice stretch there. And one more. Nice big step forward. Stretch on up, open up, and come down for a little rest. Shake it out. Roll those shoulders back. Shake the hands. Alright, one more V-sit, and then we're nearly there. So, pop those hands facing forward in the same direction that you are facing. Behind you, behind your hips, pretty much under your shoulders. Okay, I'm going to start reclining back with some toe taps. We're not trying to sit properly upright. Leaning back a little bit, core on. Alright, toe taps all the way. Alright, continue to toe tap, or you can hold bent legs, nice and strong. You can remove your hands from the ground if you wish to and hold. Alright, we're going to keep holding. Straighten your legs if you wish to. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Okay, we're nearly done now. So we're just going to finish with a little bit of a flow, I guess you could call it. And we're going to start though by coming down onto the mat and just stretching the back into a nice flex. Just let your toes relax, lie the tops of your toes on the ground. Put your hands just outside your shoulders, next to your shoulders. And we're just going to inhale and then exhale, push up and stretch that back and look up to the ceiling and just stretch to wherever's comfortable. If you want to leave your arms bent a little bit and not stretch so far, that's fine, whatever feels good for you. Just do what feels good. Do what makes you feel like you're getting a good stretch, but you're not overly forcing anything. Alright. Come down, we're going to tuck the toes under, and then you're going to come up into a press-up position. So you can use your knees if you need to, or you can push up, keeping your body straight. Alright, core is on at all times. All right? We're going to lower back down. Option to come to your knees if you wish to. Otherwise, control all the way down, core on. Okay? Put your tops of your toes onto the ground. Pointing your toes, in other words. Looking up and stretching up. Stretching that back. Beautiful. Come on down. Little rest. Tuck your toes under. We're going to go back up to that press up position. You can go up on your knees or you can go up with a nice straight plank position. But let's inhale and let's exhale, turn our core on and press up. Alright, nice and controlled. Inhale, exhale, back down. Use your knees if you need to. Toes to the floor or pointed, tops of the toes to the floor. Look up, stretch your back. Flex that back. Oh, sun's come out. Back down. Forehead to the floor, nose to the floor. Tuck your toes. We're going to go up into our press up position on the exhale. So let's inhale, exhale, push up. Now let's go a little further if you can. Sink back, bottom up to the ceiling. We're still up on our toes. Sink back and feel that nice stretch through your shoulders, through your legs. And just enjoy that for a couple of breaths. You can pedal your feet if you wish to, and you'll feel a nice stretch in your calves there. And when you're ready, inhale, and then exhale back down. Nice and strong, core on. Oh, have a nice little rest there. All right, to finish. That's the hard part, I promise. All right, let's come on to all fours again. So, hands under our shoulders. All right, and we are just going to do some cat-cows, and we're going to inhale as we look up and arch our back this way. And then we're going to exhale and arch our back the other way. Tuck our head down and tuck our tailbone in. And really stretch that back up like a cat. And inhale back the other way. Stretching the back, stretching the neck, looking up. And exhale down, tuck the tailbone, tuck the head. And stretch those shoulders up, stretch the back, stretch that spine the other way. One more. And the other way. Exhale. Beautiful, back to neutral. And you can just twist if you wish to. All right, and finally, just going to come into this position, which I have very tight hips and find it quite challenging. You can use a cushion or a towel to prop you up, sort of bolster you up a little bit in this position, and it will just make it a little bit easier for you if you're like me and you've got quite tight hips. If you bring your feet closer, it's going to be probably, you're going to feel it a little bit more intensely around your knee joint. So just move to wherever's comfortable, move your feet away if you need to. Try and sit up on the front of your buttocks rather than back here. So we want to try and sit up properly. Okay, and then I just use my elbows to gently guide my knees down. But let's not force it, just take your time. Think about your breathing and inhale, and then exhale, push for a little bit more. Inhale, exhale, push for a little more. Just gently, never forcing it. Inhale and then exhale, a little more. And just continue that for a few moments. Inhaling through your nose, nice long inhale. Exhale, nice and gently releasing through the mouth, going for a little bit more stretch. And as you do, just give yourself a little bit of thanks that you've made this time today to do something that's good for your body and your mind, that you've made 15 minutes for you, and that you're taking care of you. So good job. I hope you feel really good for that workout, or for that session. I know it's not what we normally do, but I feel really good for it. It's really important to stretch and work on that mobility, and that's why I always do stretch videos at the end of our sessions, so make sure you do stick around for those. But it's really nice sometimes just to do a session in itself where you're just stretching. There's a bit of strength there too, but yeah, it can definitely be very restorative for your energy levels. So hopefully now you're feeling relaxed, but you're feeling re-energized. I certainly am. So yes, have a great day, and I will see you again for the next one. All right, bye.